everybody, glad you could make it for Playfest planning. I can hardly believe it was back in October last year, so that's over 6 months since we last got together, which I'll explain a little bit more in just a minute. But the main thing for me is that we really needed to touch base with you, talk about some of the things going on with Playfest and how it's going forward, and also to get your input into everything and to see how we're progressing according to the goals and objectives that we set ourselves last year. So I'm going to take you through those in just a minute and just talk you through some of the things that are going on. But the first thing that I really wanted to do was just to make you aware really that for the first part of the year it's brought me some big personal challenges really. We've had 2 members of the family diagnosed with tumours, one on the brain and one on the pancreas, which has been really bad news for us really, but everything's underway and we're hoping that everything's sort of coming together, but it's had big implications for me in terms of childcare and things like that, so it's had a big strain on me. But I've been really conscious that I've wanted to keep Playfest going and I've not wanted to dampen the spirit of Playfest really, so that's really why things have taken me a little bit longer than I'd planned to get things going. But I just want to say that hasn't stopped me and it hasn't stopped us getting things going, it's just that things have been a little bit slower. So hopefully that's just given you a bit of insight into why we're perhaps not where we thought we would be in terms of our goals and objectives, but we should still soldier on together and aim for what we want to get out of it. So the good news is that we're starting to work more with toy brands through Playfest, and we've got quite a few coming on board to try it and experience what it's all about, and there's lots that we can offer toy brands. There's a couple of things I'd like to talk to you through the Playfest planning sessions really. The first is that although we're getting toy brands in, what we're very conscious of is that we've got a very nice, chatty, engaged community through Playfest. And we don't want it to become the sole focus of what we're all about. It's one aspect of what we're all about, but not the sole focus. So we'll be talking a little bit during Playfest planning, and I'd like to get your comments as well on how we can maintain that community spirit and also embrace and get involved and feedback to toy brands about things that they want to achieve out of the Playfest community. The second thing is that the toy brands coming on board is really important in terms of generating some revenue for us to do some exciting things with the Playfest community. So that enables us to do things that we've talked about, like building applications and games that we want to build as a community. We can get more involved in the flesh meetups. Quite often we get requests in to support bloggers and things like that at events, and it'll enable us to put more money into that and to support the growth of what you want the community to become. So there's a lot more exciting opportunities out of it. So it's a very important part of the growth and future of Playfest, but also that we maintain the community spirit part of it as well. So before I talk you through the objectives as well, I just wanted to show you a little bit of this room that I've been decorating, as you've asked, on Playfest, but I have had a nice weekend. This is the room that will be decorated over the last few weeks, and this is the ladder that I broke my toe on last week, so that's been a little bit sore, but I just thought I'd share that with you. So let's get on with the Playfest planning, and I'll show you a little bit around some of the room when we've finished.